Doma Sports Talk Worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now let's talk a little Deontay Wilder when we're going to talk about concussion. Because some things are just obvious. Right before we do, we're going to talk real short about NFL. Right, we had one of our best defensive linemen for the Dallas Cowboys, Micah Parsons. Now, I roll with defenders in all kind of sports because defenders have to have a certain kind of personality because most of the time defenders are not in the limelight, right? So I'm mostly down with them. But as a coach, as someone who understands what coaching is, all you coaches out there on all levels, you know, you get Disney films, and what I mean by that is sometimes you get people that are shy, are not good at that sport, and you show them how to become better and see them get confidence and see them do things, good things in game situations where they are really proud of themselves and you become proud. Sometimes it can bring tears to your eyes. Coaches understand what I mean there. So, coaches are definitely someone who are not just for themselves. They're for a whole unity of people and groups of people and a we type of feeling. So, Micah Parsons come out and threw his coach McCarthy under the bus, saying, most of the players that are going to be going out this year, probably retiring, have done more than this coach has. Those are things, those are lines you don't cross. I don't normally get into that, but as a coach, you don't want to ever hear that. Or as a player, you don't want to cross that line. You keep that in house, right? It's not. I'm just saying this is for so people can understand how a coach feels. Those kind of things do get to a coach because a coach is really selfish in most cases and does a lot of things and really doesn't get credit for it. So I want to just say that I'm hoping that they can some kind of way reel Micah Parsons in because as him being a defender, I love when defenders are in the limelight or are out there and getting their props because defending, even in soccer, those guys that are out there defending, you only hear them when they make you only hear about them when they make a mistake. Or if it's a standard situation and they knock a header in, right, on a free kick or something. Other than that, you only hear about the mistakes. And it takes a special person to do that. So I'm with defenders, period. But in this case, he went over the line, Mika. Even though you're Dallas, who I ain't loving, I'm more Pittsburgh Steeler than Dallas through the years, way back, right? But, you're a defender, so you got some love. Get it together. You can't throw your coach under the bus like that. Now, getting to Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder over the years is somebody who I've been telling you is a Negro League fighter because, hey, at the end of the day, Deontay Wilder should have been loved. He should have been loved. He's knocked out every damn body, came into the sport because his daughter was sick, knocked out everybody, barely knew how to damn fight, but had a right hand, weighing 25, 30 pounds less than everybody. There's no reason to not like Deontay Wilder unless you got crazy ass reasons. And if you ain't from England, I'm going with racist. I'm just sorry. Period. Because every boxing fan likes to see knockouts. Most of them like to see knockouts, and he was going for it. And all exciting fights. If you didn't like him, you was racist if you're American. Period. I ain't going for nothing else. You know what I'm saying? I ain't. Because it ain't just ridiculous. Because here's the deal. You don't like Deontay Wilder, you don't like Floyd Mayweather, you don't like Andre Ward, and you don't like Terrence Crawford. If you don't like all of them, damn it, you're racist. Because they don't have too much in common. And you cover all type of personalities there and all type of fighting styles. And if you don't like them all, you don't like brothers. BTBG. Period. Let's get that out the way. So we can stop acting like, we don't have to patronize each other. That's where I'm coming from. So let's get that straight. Deontay Wilder should have been loved, period, by Americans, and we didn't have no damn heavyweights at the time anyway. Right? Klitschko's is running things. This guy, his right hand is always messed up. Broke it several times. One fight, he against Chris Arreola, he was able to jab Chris Arreola into submission because his right hand was broke and he had a torn bicep. So we have been wondering of late, well, why can't he throw that right hand, in these fights? He's older, he's gotten satisfied, he's not that mean killer instinct that he used to have. What's going on? Retire. Well, here's something that if you don't hate Deontay Wilder, it's kind of like, well, duh. He wasn't throwing it because it was hurting him to throw it, right? He's had all kind of ligament damage in his right shoulder is what he's saying. He found out, didn't know it because he has a high pain threshold. He just knew, I'm getting old, my shoulder hurts. I'm hitting people for a living, them, and I got a hurt shoulder. We all got those kind of things. We just let them just go, right? And so we found out it was a whole tons of ligament damage there, and his right arm was broke. So that'll make you not throw your stuff. So at the end of the day, Deontay Wilder's probably finished. I love the guy. It's gonna, it's sad, but I know Deontay Wilder's pretty much finished because at the end of the day, you get all those things repaired, but your job is to knock out guys. And Deontay Wilder ain't gonna weigh but 220 on a bad day. I'm talking about that he go on vacation and eat just like I just did. You just eat everything you want to, and you come back weighing about 7, 8 pounds more, maybe in my case, maybe 10 pounds more than you weighed in the last 2 years. The dude, man, he's skinny. And he's gonna keep, if he's gonna fight, your bones and ligaments get more brittle and more stiff as you get older. And if you're gonna be knocking out bigger dudes every fight, every right hand, you're just gonna be brittle. And Deontay Wilder is just not somebody who runs around the ring and tries to outpoint people and jab his way through a fight. So with that being said, he might just hang him up because he's just a little bit he's beat up. So if you didn't enjoy all the knockouts that he did, shame on you. I did, so I don't really care when he retires or what he does. I enjoyed, and I mean thoroughly enjoyed the ride. And, if the guys had all these injuries with that right hand, like I said just at the beginning of the video, well, duh. So, yeah, one bad news is if he comes back and fight, he's looking at Ngannou. Dillian White might be good, but Ngannou, I don't really want him to fight Ngannou because at the end of the day, Joshua knocked him out. So you can only do worse to Joshua. If we want to build up the Joshua fight somebody else, and him and Joshua fight, or him and Joshua fight right now, coming off of losses. Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua right now, yesterday, tomorrow, 2 weeks from now, 2 years from now, or 2 years in the past. Whatever you say, Deontay Wilder and Joshua, it's still gonna sell. It's just the question is how much. If we do it right now, it's probably still sell. The winner can get in the mix. The loser is just retires. What y'all think? Doma Sports Talk worldwide, and I'm out of here, y'all.